all I want to do is I want to make sure that all of you succeed in the program. And so we need to make sure that we all on the same page. And again, one thing that we got to do here is we got to make sure that everyone understand what it takes. I'm just going to pull up a slide. It'll probably make it much easier for what I'm trying to explain here. But I want to make sure all of you succeed in the program. And in order for us to do that, people have to hit ranks. They have to hit promotion. And I'd say the biggest problem here is that a lot of people have no idea. Let's see, not 1 second here. A lot of people have no idea what it takes to promote to the through the ranks here. And so we need to clarify that in order for us to move forward. Because this year, it's got to be different than last year. It has to be different. See, some report. 1 second, I'm almost there. 1 second, I was looking for a particular. Okay, I'm going to pull up the pay plan, maybe based on the slides that I have set up in here already. Based on the slides I got set up in here, I'm looking for a particular one that showed the triangle here. Okay, let's look at this as we're going through here, because we want to, I just need the one slide here, so let me just go back one. Let's look at this, because the promotions are the same. When we look here, and again, guys, it's been an outright embarrassment to know that we had one person, two people counting ourselves, that hit a promotion in the past year. It's an outright embarrassment, guys. I'm embarrassed even telling all you this. And then when I look at this, only thing I can do is take the blame. Rani and I take on the responsibility, because I'm sure there's a lot of you on this webinar, you want to promote up, but you didn't know what it took to promote up. So we're going to change that here today. Here's what I want you guys to look at. The team developer. What is the first rank on this page? The very first rank on this page is team developer here. Team developer. First rank on this page. How can I even think about silver, gold, platinum, or any other rank if I haven't hit the team developer rank? And this boils down to what we've been saying, is that we got a whole new vision in network marketing this year. A whole new vision. Let's go out and sponsor 2 people. 2. Let's go sponsor 2. Now you got 2 people on your team that you can support. Now, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. So if I go out and sponsor 2 people, what are we talking about here? Now, we're talking about, and then just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to scribble on here. This is you. So now, down here, I got 1 left. I have 1 right. This is what we're talking about. I'm trying to give you a visual here, because I want you guys to understand. If you can't do this, maybe this business isn't for you. 1 left, 1 right. Now, all the team developers, and this is about duplication, ladies and gentlemen. Look at here. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to make sure that this person has 1 left and that this person has 1 right. I'm going to make sure this person has 1 right and 1 left. So now it's going to look something like this. going to look something like this. So we're talking about, and listen, it doesn't mean that people don't have 6 people in their organization after a year. It's just that they're not properly structuring their organization. Now, if you look at this, this is what we call a team developer. Team developer. This is a team developer. So look, if you got one left, one right. Now, if you make sure both of these people have one left, one right, you're now a team developer. The goal here, only sign 2 people in your organization. Only sign 2. Once you sign 2, help those get 2. Is everybody feeling what we're saying here? If we can't do this, if we focus on this, this is how we grow our business. If we focus on this. But to sit back and say that everything is going well in the organization and we only come up with one team developer all year, something's wrong. Maybe we got the wrong people. How many of you really want to promote up in your organization? Who wants to promote up in the organization? You know, you are not going to be able to teach someone else to do it if you haven't done it. If you want to promote up, let me know. Let me know who the players are this year. I need to know who's going to play ball with us this year. I'm not going to waste my time with people who don't want it. I don't want people sending me text messages talking about take them off my text message and all this nonsense. If you want me to remove you from the text message, let me know now. And I'll remove you today. But we don't want to waste time with people who don't want it this year. We're not going to do it. Everybody coming into the program should be a team developer. Listen, everybody should be a team developer in the first 30 days or less. And even that's giving you too much time. Too much time. It's an embarrassment. Lamia is coming back to the United States, hopefully. And the reason I'm saying hopefully, that's based upon what the team is doing. If we got people hitting ranks, she'll come. If we have nobody hitting ranks, I tell her, no need of wasting your time. They don't want it yet. We don't have the right people. And that's keeping it real, because the reality is the only people that can sit in Lamia's class when she comes back is team developers. If you're not team developer, you can't even sit in her class. So we're not going to sugarcoat this and make it look like everything is okay. This is about us showing our leader that we want it. If we're not showing the leader that we want it, why would she waste time? It cost her almost $20,000 to come to the United States and us put on these different events. And then we got nobody, no one who hit team developer since Lamia came here and went back home. No one. No one. If you guys only know what I feel in my heart right about now. I feel outright sick. Because every time I talk with my leader, first thing my leader want to know when she talked to me, how many new team developers? And I got to tell her none every time. How many new team developers, Al? What's going on in America? Nothing. That's all I can say. So heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. And when I come to everyone and I'm reaching out to, I got some people think I want them to upgrade cause I benefit. Believe me, guys, for the people who don't want to upgrade, become an executive and build the way we're building, it's fine. You can go build it by yourself. I'm not going to edify anybody who's not an executive. This is how we do business. This is how we must do business. When we say help somebody, we get two, and we help somebody else. We done had these conversations, Judy. You know that. And we said we can't give up anybody to a master. Why would I give an executive to a master? That person haven't even shown they're committed. It wouldn't make sense. This new year, ladies and gentlemen, we have to start off right. I'm not going to set the team up for a collision course with failure. We want to be on a collision course with success. That's what this is all about. And if you guys can't take tough love, I'm telling you the way it is. Because if you want to succeed in this business, you already know this is a business that everybody don't succeed. But it doesn't have to be that way. Every single one of us are on an equal playing field. And listen, I never realized how important this team developer was. I have people tell me, well, hey, I'm silver, I'm gold. But you skip the first rank. You skip the first rank. You're silver, you're silver, you gold, you may be platinum. But you don't become team developer. Guess what? You get the diamond. What happens when you get to diamond? When you get to diamond, what happens? We give you a car bonus if you do it 4 consecutive times. But you know the first requirement to get the car bonus? You must be a team developer. A lot of income is tied in with the team developer. And if you're not a team developer, you can't even get all the money. So who wants to become a team developer? Here's what I want you guys to do, because I want to make sure we got serious people. And this lets me know how many of you logged in on the webinar and walked away. If you want to become a team developer, type me something, let me know that you want to become team developer and you want to do it between now and the 11th. That's the next commission run. You want to do it between now and the 11th. Ain't none of this garbage us doing it by the end of the month no more. We go from one pay period to the other on setting our goals and doing what we need to do. Now, who wants to go? I'm not going to waste time this year. I'm not going to beg anyone. I'm not going to drag anyone to the finish line. If you want to promote up, I need to know that you're in the game with us. We had a conversation with Fabio Galdi some months ago, a number of months ago. And it started off by saying this: I want to know who's who in the USA. I want to know who my leaders are. And I'm at the same point right now with my business. I need to know who my leaders are. I need to know. Because I can grow my business much faster if I'm working with leaders. That's what this is about. It's about working with leaders. Leaders are determined by their actions. If you can never hit the team developer, how are we ever going to be successful in the business? How are we going to build a successful organization under you? Nobody want to do that. Everybody need to become a team developer. That's how I determine who my leaders are. Not by lip service. It's by your action. It's all about action. We're going to go out here and we're going to build this together. I'm going to invest my time in you. Every diamond-studded minute that I invest in you, we want to get results. We don't want to just sit here and make excuses. Oh, this person, they don't have the money. Oh, this person, they said they'll do it next week. This person said they'll do it next month. So many people promised me, and delivered on nothing this last. We were trying to close out the year and have a big, big year. Wanted to be able to go back to our leader, Lamia and Fabio. Hey, Fabio, we generated X number of team developer. We got this many people to platinum. We got this many people to diamond. And I couldn't say none of that. I can't do it this year like I did it last year, guys. I can't sit here and be customer support for the whole organization. We can't do it no more. This has to be, we're all adults here. And I assume you joined the organization because you wanted to make money. I don't think anybody joined this organization just to get a new cell phone. That's not what this is about. It's much, much bigger than that. We don't want to sit here and cry about, oh, the phone, I can't get my data on the phone, and text me 50 times about data on your phone. Because the first thing I'm going to ask myself, what does that have to do with me building a large organization? What's this, right?
Nobody can see the chat. They want to see. They want to show you their hands and raising.
Oh, the chat is not closed.
No, but they're close to them. Nobody can see. I can see. Nobody can. Somehow did something.
Hold on one second. Rani shared with me about a setting here. I didn't realize it was closed. Let's see. One moment. Oh, guess right. One moment here, guys. I'll open up the chat. Okay, okay, somebody try to send a chat now. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, you didn't lose audio. I just wasn't talking, okay? Okay, we're back. Okay. Now, everybody, again, I got a chat from Byron, so it must have been okay. Look like Byron and Blackman are the only two out of 25 people who want to get to team developer. So guys, I'm glad to know that. And Byron and Blackman, you will have priority this year.
No chat.
It's there. Byron sent one. Look, I got it open to everybody. I got it open to everybody. Dell just sent a chat. I just sent it to everybody. It's open for everybody. It say all guests. Text chat for everybody. Okay, let's move on, guys. Okay. Okay. Team developer. Here's what everybody need to do. If you're not sure where you are with becoming team developer, what we need to do, we need to make sure we do a screen share, look at your back office, and show you exactly where you are if you don't know how to pull it up and how to read it. We need to know where you are. Because, again, you need one left, one right. You're also going to need the person on the left need one left, one right. The person on the right need one left, one right. Is everybody clear on that? If everybody clear on it, then great. And still, I'm going to say this. Out of 24 people on here, and to only have 4 people want to go team developer, that's so sad. But with these 4 people, we're going to build an empire. Okay? So it lets me know who also paying attention this morning. It lets me know that the 4 or 5 of you who responded to what I requested, it lets me know you're paying attention. And the rest of you, I guess I could just cut you out of the webinar and you wouldn't even know you was cut out because you're not even on here. You're not even paying attention. But anyway, let's continue. Again, 10,000 is what it takes to become a diamond. Right now, looking through the organization, because I look through the organization quite often. Looking in the organization, I know that the reality is probably 50+% of you on this webinar, you already have 10,000 in volume on one side. So if you have 10,000 in volume on one side, doesn't that mean that all you have to do is go and work the right side of your business? Make sure you become a team developer, because here's what's happening. When you become a team developer, now, once you hit that team developer, you got to make sure, so it's not just working the right side. And I want you guys to understand it. You know, when we're talking about one left, one right, and make sure they have two each. But we also want to make sure that we tap rooting in the organization, and we're producing team developers on both sides. These people are part of your network. We need to make sure you're building team developers deep in your organization also. Is everybody understand what we're doing here? It's not about, well, okay, I have 10K. It's not like saying I got 10K on this side. I got 10,000 on this side. And now all I want to do is just put people on this side to make sure that I get a paycheck. That's not the right way to build your business. Because what's going to happen is that you put one here, two there, one here, two there. What's going to happen? You erode away all the volume that's sitting there. We want to build a solid foundation where both sides of your organization is stable. Both sides. Lumia have over 300 million on one side. Listen, guys, this is about you. If you want it, I can help you get there. I know what we need to do. If you want it, we can get there. But if you don't want it, it ain't going to happen. You have to want it a lot better than Rani and I want it for you. You have to want it. You know, no matter how bad I want this for you, it's not going to happen. And this year, this is going to be the last time. Sorry, guys. Skype. And let me just share this with them. We got people who come in, they see volume on one side, and I occasionally I'll send a message out, and we always get these smart Alex text messages back, which I gotten one recently. Oh, you didn't help me. Oh, but yet and still I got 200 people on one side, and yet you're sitting there with almost 50,000 in volume, but yet you say I didn't help you because you want me to build the other side of your business and just put a paycheck in your pocket. We ain't dealing with those type of people no more. Guys, I want all of you to understand that you're at the right place at the right time. There are certain things that you're going to have to do in order for you to succeed in this business. There are certain things that you're going to have to do. And if you're not willing to do those things, you will never, ever promote up in this business, and no one will ever, ever want to follow you in this business. This is about all of us collectively as a team contributing to the organization. Let me say that again. This is about all of us collectively as a team contributing to the organization. I got someone yesterday who tell me, hey, I'm only going to upgrade, Al, if you give me an executive. I'm only going to upgrade based on those conditions. Well, I hope they don't hold their breath, because I sure won't I won't give anybody based on that. I got people who've been with me committed. Those are the ones who have priority. We want to make sure we go all the way to the top. We know that everybody is not going to go all the way to the top with us because of lack of vision, laziness. That keeps a lot of people from going to the top. But now I want to work with the leaders, and the leaders are determined by their action. Again, if you don't have two directs, go get two directs. You go get two directs. Show us that you're in the game with us. You know, we're not gonna reward bad performance. Nobody want to do that. We want to help the people who are producing. People who are producing. They came up with something. They're plugging into the training. They're plugging in with everything that we do. And listen, guys, I was looking at the stats on the presentation that we did the other Saturday, and I look at this and I said, well, wow, let me see who's viewing this video. Almost 1,000 views in the first week. I said, let me see who's viewing it. I look at it, the most views are coming from Tunisia, not the United States, which tells me that most people in the United States just don't get it yet. We don't get it yet at all. Otherwise, we put more time in our business. Let's go out here and make this happen in a big, big way. What I want to do, I want to turn this over to Rani and have Rani just kind of share with you guys some upcoming things. We got some upcoming events that are coming up. I know we got, Rani, we give you the exact dates, but we have Northern California next week. We also going to do an event in Los Angeles the following week. We're also looking at Nashville, back in Nashville. Later part of this month or early February, we're going to be back in Nashville. But again, we're going where people want it. I won't waste my time this year. I won't waste my time. If a person can't get one on the left, one on the right, and we work together and help you become a team developer, you can't have my time. I'm sorry. And what we want everybody to do, start dealing with the chain of command in your hierarchy. Start dealing with the chain of command in your hierarchy. It's so important. We were talking about this the other day, Judy and I, because I'm firm on leadership. And it's so important for your people to view you as their leader, not Al and Ronnie. Your team need to view you as their leader. We're going to have a lot of tiers of leadership throughout the organization. We're going to have a lot of tiers of leadership. But what I want all of you to do is that I want us to keep some kind of chain of command here, so we don't have people overlapping each other, bombarding people with, 20 text messages of the same thing. Again, thank you, Black. Again, we want to make sure that we are all on the same page this year. We want to streamline the operation so we can move fast. This opportunity is built for speed. It's built for speed. We don't want to just sit there and talk about what we're going to do anymore. We have an upcoming corporate event in in March, April. I'm sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. And in April, we have a corporate event in the United States. March, there's a corporate event. April is the event in Indonesia. It's going to be in April. But listen, I want you guys to think about this. We're at the beginning of a new year. We need to build new people on our team. Even this webinar, we need 40, 50, 100 people. This webinar needs to be growing every single week. It needs to be growing. Why does it need to be growing? If we're going to have a live event in the United States in March, who are you going to invite? Who are you going to invite if we don't have nobody on the team that's committed? Let's go get new people. It's not just about us jumping on a webinar every day. It's not about us jumping on a webinar every day. We need to invite guests to these webinars to make it successful. We have to have new people. The name of the game is GNP. Do you know what GNP stands for? GNP. This is what we're talking about. G, the letter G, and the letter N. I want you guys to know what this means. Do you know what that stands for? Who can tell me what that stands for? GNP. What does that stand for? Can anybody tell me that? You got it right, Gladys. Get new people. That's the name of the game. Get new people. Everyone who starts with us is not going to finish with us. So we have to get new people if we want to grow our business. And again, I want to see how many of us can go all the way to team developer. So team developer is 3 people on your left, 3 people on your right. Can you do it in the next 9 days? Can you do it? In the next 9 days, can you become a team developer over the next 9 days? If you think you can, if you think you can't, you're equally right. Because this group of people, these are the people that we're going to build the base of our business with over the next 12 months. It's going to be the team developers. Team developers. That's who we're going to build the base of our business with over the next 12 months. And I will travel anywhere in the country to support any of you. But you got to show me that you in it to win it. 6 people in your organization, but look at this. It's not just 6 people spilling over. What we're talking about here, this is you at the very top. And I'm hammering on this because I want everybody to understand what we're talking about. I don't want nobody to say, well, I didn't know that's what I had to do. This is you. This is a direct recruit on your left. This is a direct recruit on your right. And now what this person needs to do, we ain't talking about spillover. We're talking about this person. We want to help this person get 1 left, 1 right. Now this person, we need to get 1 left, 1 right. Is everyone clear on that? Everyone clear on that? I want to make sure everyone is clear on this, because come the 9th and nobody make team developer, I'm telling you guys, don't be calling me until we get this done. I'm going to tell you just like Lamia told me, Al, until you hit diamond again, don't call me. I don't want to talk with you. I'm showing you tough love. Let's do what we got to do. This is team developer. Nobody can say they don't know what a team developer look like. This is exactly what you need to do between now and January the 11th. Between now and January the 11th, make sure you have 1 left, 1 right, and make sure they have 1 left, 1 right. That's the only way we can do it. This is the proper way to build the business. This is the new vision in our network, guys. We have to do that. Everybody win this way, in a big, big way. Everybody's going to win. So let's all do what we got to do. Show me that you want it. I can't do it for you. I can't go out and sponsor 2 people underneath every single person on this webinar. I can't do it. Even if I wanted to. I'm not even that good in the business. This is about everyone doing just a little bit. Everyone doing just a little bit. Not putting all the load on your upline or your sponsor. That's not what this is about. It's about everybody contributing to the overall success of the team. I promise you, none of us is going to ever hit diamond if we don't have good people that we can work with in our organization. I don't think any of us are so good at this that we could dump 10,000 in volume in our organization on one side. But so many of you experience 10,000 in volume. You know, here in the past 5 weeks, 6 weeks, you got 10,000, 15,000 in volume. All you have to do, make the commitment. It's 2015, ladies and gentlemen. 2000. You know, we need to make sure that we go get it. We can't do it the old way. I'm going to ask Ronnie to come up and share some things with all of us. And again, Ronnie, can you come up and share with us? We just want to make sure all of us are on the same page again. And we want to succeed in our business. We want to succeed in our business. And again, I'm going to turn you over to Ronnie Powell. And again, we both are committed to follow through on what we started. We much rather do it with all the people that we have on this webinar this morning. But show us that you want it. Team developer, name of the game.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you? Wow. Thank you, Joe and Caroline Hurst. You were able to get in again. That's great. And all of you were having a little bit of a problem getting onto the chat when Al changed a different configuration. But all is good. And we can see all your comments. Many of you have raised your hands and made it known publicly to all of us that Team Developer is already right there in the bag. Some of you are giving us days, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. And I've gotten so many text messages because some of you couldn't get it onto the chat. But I've gotten so many text messages letting us know your intent, and you're publicly declaring your intent for 2016. And the first thing you're going to do is Team Developer, going out to open up your dual network, one on the right, one on the left. That's 2 people. And then each one of those people you brought in, you're going to have them duplicate exactly what you did, whereby they are going to bring 2, one on their left and their right, and then the other side, one on their left and their right. Isn't that amazing? Exactly. So Al went through all of that. I'm not going to go over that part of it. What I want to talk was a little bit about the back office. Yes, Judy, we will succeed. Thank you. You are right. And so many of you have declared your intention. I want to talk to you about a couple of things besides the back office. We are having our tour. We are starting our tour. Our tour is right now starting out from in our backyard here in Southern California. We have group leaders, BJ Karante. We have leaders, Alan Bagasamat and her team, Gia, starting out an event in the Valley. We have Northern California leaders already jumping to the forefront and letting us know that they're already putting up an event this coming Saturday, January the 9th. So we are traveling for 2 days to Northern California, sitting with many of you privately, publicly, doesn't matter, whoever you want to put us in front of, or just have private group sessions. But the main session for everybody is open Saturday, January the 9th, 2016. So be aware of that. It's at 9:30 in the morning, and be on time because we have the room for about 5 hours, 6 hours, and we don't want to overstay our welcome. So guys, we need to be there out by 3 o'clock. So we need you to be on time so that so that you and us make the full use of the time allocated to us. We're going to do a business presentation for first time guests, which is usually how we start our events in any location, followed by training. We're going to do an intensive training, and of course by then we will have more updates to share with you within the next 7 days or so that you will be the first one to hear it from us, because that will be coming from corporate and then from corporate to you. So guys, I want you to know that in San Diego, we have BJ Karante every Wednesday. It's the evening at 6 p.m. in San Diego. And also in the Valley, we are planning on choosing a day that doesn't conflict with the other dates. We have our business presentation 7 days a week, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, all the way to Friday, 6:30 Pacific time, and then Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, followed by training shortly after. So this is the regular agenda. Another big favor I need to ask all of you. So many of you are bringing in people to sign in, which we're so excited about. But of course, Al is now planning on really streamlining his leaders into becoming team developers, because so many of you are going wide and bringing in lots and lots of people, and that's wonderful. But because of that reason, we are not privy to some of the emails, telephone numbers, text messages to them. So you as a leader within that organization, you need to send text messages, emails, and reminders about the webinar. You have to step up. So it's not about us putting you on our group distribution list, because some of you are not on our group distribution list. So we need you to go out there and put your group distribution list together and not be so codependent on Al and Rani to make sure that your people, your guests are on our webinars. It has to be coming from you. It gives a more of a strength coming from you. And then, of course, introduce us to all of them naturally. You know, give us a one-on-one call. Introduce us as your business partners, whereby we are helping World Global Network to be in the forefront here in the USA. You and I know that USA is pretty much right here at the ground level, even though our country, USA, is the greatest country in the world, and network marketing was built in our backyard here in the United States. And yet when it comes to World Global, we somehow are not getting it. And the only reason we're not getting it, some of us may think we are burnt. We have done so many in the past, and things like this don't last. I put time and effort. I've put out money. I've done this and I've done that. Naturally, we have all gone through that, because how are we learning to supplement our income? Through trial and error. Well, all of the trial and error has come and gone. Today, we have planted our flag here with World Global Network. Everywhere else in the world, there's so much of momentum. And that's going to trickle over to the USA. And it's already happening. But we just now want to let everyone else know that we are not behind the other countries that are dominating World Global Network. We are also going to be a dominant force to reckon with. And we can't do it alone. We need all of you. And then you need your friends and family as well. So it's all of it is connected to each. We all are connected somewhere with someone, whereby we make our company World Global in the USA very robust and also at the very top, because they spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to be here in the USA. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen, to come to USA and publicly declare the World Global Network is in the forefront, because they had to go, the company, the management had to go through 7 years of going through all the regulations that the government puts out before a networking company can be viable and solid here in the USA. And we have everything. You know, we have motivation, we have determination, we have products, we have a great management team, we have great field leadership, we have great sponsors who are bringing in great people. We have everything, guys, but yet somehow or other, we are not jumping like everyone else is. So again, I just wanted to reiterate a little bit of what was said today, and also let you know that I'm here behind for all of you. I may not be in the forefront as Alice and some of the other leaders are, but I'm here behind the scenes in regards to three-way calls, in regards to any concerns and issues about your back office, in regards to questions and answers, in regards to help you get set up with e-wallets and teaching you and training you. That's what I'm here for. So I need you to understand that you don't just get Al Powell, but you get Al and Rani Powell. You get the both of us. And that's a strong duo for you to have the ability to turn to. And likewise, you have your strong duo at home, your significant other, whether it's your business partner or people that you communicate with on a daily basis. So we are always connected. So do not feel that you are alone here doing everything by yourself. Reach out to us. Even you do not know us, reach out to us in our organization, and we will help you. So with that being said, James, I've been shut out since L changed the config. I do want to become a team developer. Absolutely, James. Thanks, James. You're back. Absolutely. And Judy and everyone else in Judy's team. So many of you have declared your intention publicly, and we are going to help all of you do that. And of course, Bali is around the corner. We have 90 days to get to the next level. Is to go to Bali. To go to Bali, we have to hit the rank of diamond. Okay, guys, we have to hit the rank of diamond a few times to get to Bali. All expense paid trip. So let's work towards Bali. And even if we can't go to Bali, it's okay, guys. We still are going to do really well between now and March. Okay, guys, because there are many trips that are coming along and there are many events around the world that the company has, and they want to invite us once we hit the rank of diamond. So that's what we need to know, that this whole year is a plan for trips besides promoting, because the company does many events around the world. That's the way the company is, and you only can be invited if you hit the rank of diamond. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about the back office. Many of you know it's getting easier and easier to sign up applicants to become a business partner with you. We have a number of ways to make the payment. The easiest way for us in the United States, North America, is the credit card. It says credit card. Now, don't take me wrong and think that I'm talking about iPayout. I'm not talking about iPayout. There's another system within your choices. Once you have hit all the submit buttons and now you come to the payment screen, there's another system there at the bottom with all the options of choosing which payment option you want. And the first one will say credit card. Click credit card, and now you will just enter your details, and it's very simple. You just check off the little box and you agree, and you go to the next page. This is called the voice lock. Voice lock is a recognition voice system. It's going to recognize your voice. Okay, we are going to have the recognizing the voice. So all you do is look at the particulars that you put in. The main particulars that you need to realize is your phone number. Is it the phone number that the virtual assistant can call you back? Because a virtual voice is going to call you back, and your phone number will appear in the voice lock application form. Look at the phone number. If that's not the correct number, change the number so it can call you back. Hopefully it's your cell number, they can call you back. And then they will call you back and you just listen. You do not do anything. Do not interrupt her. Do not even say hello. Just dial in the number. Click submit. The number will dial automatically from your phone. Listen to the virtual assistant on the phone. You just have to listen. It'll ask you to that is going to tell you what their intention is to recognize your voice, is to capture your voice. You just listen, and then it's going to ask you to repeat a sentence. Quite often it's going to ask you to repeat the sentence 3 to 5 times, but I don't want you to repeat the sentence unless the virtual assistant tells you to repeat it. So once she tells you to repeat, my priority is my security. Okay, my priority is my security. You're only supposed to repeat it one time. My priority is my security. And then the virtual assistant will come back on the phone and ask you to repeat it again, because it's going to say, my priority is my security. And then you are supposed to follow that prompt. My priority is my security. And then you keep quiet. And then it'll come back again. It'll say, my priority is my security. And then you repeat it again. My priority is my security. And then you keep quiet until it prompts you. Okay, do not interrupt the prompt. Some of you are so used to just talking without listening, and then we think that now it has been completed. It has not been completed. Then you look at your screen while you're doing this, whether it's on your cell phone, on your desktop, on your computer. Just look at your screen, and then you will see a green check mark. The green check mark will say it's successful. If there's no green check mark, that means it was not successful. What needs to be done now? Number one, you need to call your bank, because quite often your bank is protecting you in regards to this purchase from World Global Group. The name of the merchant that's taking the charge from you is World Global Group. So you call your bank and you tell your bank, I'm going to make an online transaction. That's about $1,000. And I want you to release the funds. Do not put the block, because I'm authorizing this transaction. Call your bank before you go online to put in your credit card credentials. Okay, guys, go online, because you would have gone online to set up your application. And then you're going to create an invoice with the executive package that you're planning on buying. And that invoice is going to give you a dollar amount. That dollar amount is what you tell to your bank, the support system in your banking system. You call them up at the back of your card. You let them know there's a dollar amount of $1,002.50. And I'm making this online purchase. The name of the merchant is World Global Group. Please authorize it. And then the person on the other end, the banker on the other end will say, okay, we will authorize it. So then you can ask them to hold. If you really want to make sure that they've authorized it, ask them to hold, go back to your computer screen and complete the transaction. Once you see success, a green check mark appearing on your screen, it means that the transaction went through. So are there any questions about that, guys? It's quite simple. Voice lock is an incredible, amazing system. No documents are needed. The only thing you need to do is call your bank to authorize the transaction, because your bank is protecting you. This is an international transaction. It's not too often that you're spending $1,000 on your credit card and all of a sudden there's a large amount there and they're wondering, is someone trying to, get your information without you knowing about it? Is someone trying to charge an item without you knowing about it? So the bank is protecting you. So there's nothing wrong with our system. It has to do with your bank. So I wanted to speak about that. Next thing is that in regards to your e-wallet, you need to set up your e-wallet, which is the iPayout. Even though I'm saying you do not need to use it to make the payment, I'm still saying you need to set up your e-wallet, because this is the only way to get paid is through your e-wallet in regards to your earnings that you want to withdraw. So you need to set up your e-wallet, and documents will be needed. Basic documents will be a picture of your debit or credit card, just a picture on the front of the debit or credit card, not the back, and also a driver's license, a utility bill, and a voided check. The reason we would like to have a voided check is because when you transfer your earnings from your e-wallet iPayout to your checking account, the fee is only $1. But when you transfer your earnings from your e-wallet iPayout to your debit card, credit card, the fee that is charged is much larger. It's about $7, $8, $9, $10. So I'm trying to save you some money. But if you feel that you want multiple options, debit card, credit card, checking account, do that as well. That's what I did. We have multiple options to transfer our money. Certain times of the week, you may want it sent to one location. The following week, maybe another location. You have that choice. So it's good to have all three documents, everything verified properly, so you are able to make a choice. So also, you are able to take care of all your transactions through iPayout. If you did not want to use the voice locks for any kind of purchases that you want to make, you don't have to. So when it comes to payment option, go straight to iPayout. Click iPayout. Your card has been verified. So do not feel that you need to be verified again. Verification with iPayout is one time only. So your card has been verified and you can use your card to take up any transaction that you want. So you have the credit card option, which is a voice lock, and then you have the iPayout option, which is the e-wallet. So you have both options. And I highly, highly recommend both options are utilized, meaning setting them up so that you can go back and forth between one or the other. So I hope you are able to hear that and understand that with clarity. It's really important. Next thing also, to have your money moved from your commission to the global wallet. That's another step that everyone needs to realize is actually the first step. You need to move. When you see your earnings in your commission, you look for commission and then it'll say earnings. Click that and you'll see different earnings there. Fast start earnings could be sitting there. Binary earnings could be sitting there. Brick bonus earnings could be sitting there. Your generation bonus money could be sitting there. Your residual income could be sitting there. All kinds of incomes are sitting in your commission earnings. Now, to move your commission earnings from commission, you need to move it to global wallet. That's the number one step. So we have two wallets. We have global wallet and we have iPayout. So you need to move your money to global wallet. To move your money to global wallet, you will need a PIN number. You have created a PIN number for your iPayout. That PIN number is not the PIN number that global wallet is looking for. But you can also use this, you can also create the same numbers. Let's say, for example, you created 3456 for your iPayout PIN. You can use 3456 and create that PIN. You cannot just put 3456 when it asks for PIN number because you never registered for the PIN number. You have to register first, and then it's going to ask you, what PIN are you planning on using? And you can say to yourself, since I have an iPayout PIN that's 3456, I would like to use the same PIN, 3456, and you put 3456 into the global PIN requirement. So now it captures that information. So you have two PINs, but in reality, yes, you have two PINs, but both with the same number. Some of us tend to choose a different set of numbers for the iPayout and a different set of numbers for the global money. And that is fine. And that's what I did. From the very beginning, I did two separate numbers. But there are other people doing the same number, which is fine, guys. Either way is fine because only you know your PIN numbers. Okay, and that's important for you to get your global PIN signed on. It's really, really important that you have that. I also want you to know to create the global money is quite simple. All you have to do is go to your home page and from your home page you will see orders and payments. Look for orders and payments, click orders and payments, and then you will see the word e-wallet. Click e-wallet and now you will see global money. It's a round blue button, and the first box that appears is global money. The second box that appears is iPayout. You want to click the first part of the page, which is global money. Click global money, and then you will see three different things on top. So you are looking for a tab that says account. Click account, and now it will say PIN. Click the word PIN, and now it will say it has sent you a link to your email that's on file. Click the link, and now you will be able to follow instructions to set up your PIN. Do not lose your PIN. And also, once you create your PIN for global money, you'll be able to move your commissions from the commission page to global money. And once you move it to global money, you will need to do a withdrawal to the place you want the money to go to. And the place that you want the money to go to is iPayout. So from global money, you make a withdrawal. Withdrawal goes to iPayout. Then you will get an email from the company telling you within 48 hours you will be approved in regards to your money being sent to iPayout. iPayout will receive that money, and you will see in your iPayout e-wallet the money sitting there. Once it's sitting there, you will need to direct it again to which location you want to send it to. Your debit card, your credit card, or your bank, meaning your checking account or savings account. You will need to move it. So how many times are we moving the money? We are moving the money 2 times. From the commission to global money, then you wait for an email, you make a commission to the global money, and then you make the request of withdrawal, and the withdrawal will be to iPayout. So within global money, you make a request to go to iPayout. Then you wait for 48 hours. It will send the money over to iPayout. After 48 hours, you go into iPayout directly. You go to iPayout directly, and now you will be able to move your money in the direction that you want it to go to. credit, debit, or checking account or savings. So far, so good. I hope many of you are understanding this. If not, I do not mind repeating myself in person to some of you who may want to reach out to me. That is not a problem. Okay, this is 2016. We need all of our back officers to be working in a manner that you have no reservation of talking about your business. Some of you are so reserved because you feel you don't have a pulse with world. You're not feeling it. Everything is there, but somehow you're so afraid to go into your back office. You're not sure what to click, what to do, how to do it. So by all means, it's okay. I went through that at the beginning of time. Okay, and today I'm quite savvy, able to have a posture to help you. This all I'm doing is to help you, and so reach out for help. So it is about 10:15 a.m. California time. We have been here since 8 o'clock a.m. California time, January the 2nd, 2016. I hope a lot of this has helped many of you to understand our agenda moving forward. The very first day back into a brand new year. So our agenda is quite simple. We want more communication. We want more engagement. We want more interaction with all of us. We want to help you grow. It's simple as that. That's what is our agenda. And all of us have different goals. Some of us earning $2,000 every 3 months, every 6 months is great. Some of us earning $5,000 every month is what we're looking for. 10,000, 20,000, and that's very, very doable. When you become a diamond, you will make about $2,000 every week. Is $10,000 enough once you hit diamond and able to get 10,000 hitting diamond onwards? Is 10,000 enough per month for all of you guys starting out hitting diamond, working together as a team? Perfect. Perfect, Rizwan. Perfect. Absolutely, Rizwan. Commission to global money to iPayout to credit or bank account. Excellent. That's correct, Rizwan. And gentlemen and ladies, Rizwan is from India. Can you believe it? Here he is all the way in India. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here in the USA. Some of you, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But over there, it's 10 o'clock at night. And here he is, so dedicated. And he is so excited about this business. He's brought upon some powerful people in his organization. And many of you are going to be benefiting from the volume. So you need to reach up in the ranks to maximize this volume. Okay, guys, you need to become a team developer and start reaching the ranks. Some of you are telling me, Rani, I've reached the rank of team developer. I've done it in 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Great. But what about all the other ranks? It's not just about team developer. That's just the beginning for the newcomers, but not for the seasoned veterans. For the seasoned veterans, it's about President Gold. President Gold is for the seasoned veterans. President Platinum, President Diamond, President Millionaire. That's for the seasoned veterans. Okay, guys? But team developer is for all the newcomers because we need to give them a career path. This is a profession, and we need to act as professional people knowing about our business, at least in a simple manner. Keep it simple. That's right, Marissa. Get your bank account to receive the money. Thank you. So all of you are understanding what I was saying about some of the baby steps to get your wallets all organized, streamlined, and active and verified. It's very important so that any monies that are coming into you, you are able to move it. That is why we're building this business. It is for the money, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. It's for profit. And once we have things together in place for profit, now we can go out there and do things for non-profit. How about that? You have the means to create your non-profit organizations. But initially, you need to have profit to create non-profit because you need to help others who need help. That's right, Marissa. Absolutely. And that's the training we are going to have, as well as everything else exciting in front of you in Roseville, California, January the 9th. We will be there. We will be there actually January the 7th and 8th. And then we are leaving on the 9th to come back to Southern California because we have other people waiting for us on the 10th onwards. So guys, we are excited. We're excited. We're excited. So I don't want to take any more of your time. I think I've given you enough of a preview of some of the basic steps we need to get started. And money talks fast. Yeah. Yes. Some of you have lofty ambition, and the only way we can go out there and make that a reality is to create profit for you. And from the profit, you can go out there and create all the foundations and all the nonprofit and everything else that you do, because that's the kind of person you are. You want to help people who are limited in many, many areas in their life. And we all want to do that, So thank you again for being a great audience. We will meet up tomorrow evening, Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. for a regular webinar. Please start posting your links. Start posting the information. You are responsible to send the emails and text messages to your team on a daily basis.